Hey everybody, what I wanted to do is just go over the basics of the Delta SE collar, which is 99% of the time what collar your dog will be coming home with. You've got a transmitter and you got a receiver. So just wanted to go over some of the basics with this. I'll definitely do it again during the bring home lesson, but I wanted you to have this just so you can fall back on it if needed. As always, of course, feel free to give me a buzz or a call or FaceTime or text or email if you've got any questions. So, like I said, transmitter, receiver. Now, on the receiver on the Garmin Delta SE, the power button is on the back of it between the two contacts. To turn the receiver on, hold it down. You'll hear it beep twice. And then about every 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to see it flash green, a double flash green. That way you know the collar is on. An easy way to make sure that these two are talking to each other is put the transmitter on V as in vibrate, lines up with the red dot here. Press and hold the C button. And as you can see, the light's coming on and I can actually feel it vibrate. So that's an easy way to make sure these two talk to each other. There is no on and off switch on the transmitter. However, 99% of all the collars are going to be paired to where they only work when this selector switch is pushed down. If it is pushed up, it probably will not communicate with your collar. So we want to make sure this selector switch is always down. Now, for the actual dial, which is the intensity of the stim that you're giving the dog, it goes from V, as you can see, all the way up to a 10 as you turn the dial. Now, most dogs are going to be on a 1 or a 2 for their working level. We'll go over that with you specifically during the take-home lesson for your specific dog. Now, on the transmitter itself, you see a M, a C, and a T. Forget the M, forget the T. Don't never use them. M is momentary, T is tone. I don't use either one of them. Now, the only time I use vibrate is to make sure these two are talking to each other. I do not use vibrate to communicate to the dog in any way whatsoever. Now, when the collar itself is on the dog, we want it between the dog's ears. I don't care if it's on the dog's throat, on the side, on this side, but we always want to make sure it's below the dog's ears, high up on the neck. Any collar the dog may come back home with, which will probably be a slip collar, will go under this. So this will be the highest collar on the dog's neck. And then where the leash attaches would be to whatever collar you have below, moving toward the dog's shoulders, below the E-collar. The E-collar is always the highest one. All right, water resistant, allegedly good for a half mile. I don't know, I've never tested it that far, but it's gonna be good for whatever most pet owners need. Your dog can jump in the pool, the lake, all of that, no issues whatsoever, very water resistant. The big thing on that, if it's raining or you're going to get wet, make sure that the charging port on the back is closed. It's a little rubber cover, and it just helps keep dirt and water out of it. So that'll help you a lot there in making it stay water resistant. So once again, receiver, transmitter, pretty simple. We only use the C button. All right. Thanks so much.